direct harassment.
This is such a hard lane for Mirana.
Miracle, I think he may be tempted to even go for this if he's got the blink and he has got another dagger. That's the arrow gone. He knows there's just a fairy fire at the moment on Rezo. Oh, he's got some more tangos out now. He's
pinging already. He's like, GH is going to come fissure me. And just, I mean, he still has the leaps available, but you can't disjoint anymore from that Shadow Strike. So Liquid's got the lanes they want now. Not entirely. They want to feel to be pressuring the Drow a bit more, but this works out.
Yeah, Jerax will indeed find GH in position, looking for something mid and be able to scare him away from the mid lane.
So Fly actually has 5 CS on the Dazzle right now. He's been taking the majority of the ones down bottom.
Wait, hang on. What's up with that?
I think he got it with a heal bomb, hitting the bear with it. Mid lane, Miracle. Jumps in, going for Rezo. Rezo's got another leap, but he's taking a lot of damage. He's got the Fairy Fire, though, so he's safe.
He is going to be safe indeed, but this is proved to be quite tricky for him. And 7 for 7 on Miracle, 4 for 1. And that's the Mirana as well, with that Drought. Added damage. It's not proven to be enough to help Rezo tackle Miracle in this lane head first in the early stages.
So Liquid's very happy with this start. Getting all the matchups, well, most of the matchups they wanted, and Miracle, of course, like you said, 7 for 9 to the 5-1 Mirana.
Top lane, S4, really getting brought down there as he gets trapped in by the Fissure. Does still have the Firefly, gets himself back to safety. And just the fact that as well in this mid lane, Resolution is having to spend a lot of money on consumables.
Yeah. So this is really neat for Leshrac up here, because of course it's like the Shadow Demon Leshrac aggro trine that we've used to see in the past, but he's versus a Bat Rider. So he has infinite mana pretty much from that Magic Wand. And Magic Wand now is a different kind of item too, because it builds up with a mango. You get that little extra HP regen
and
in the laning phase. And it's cheaper. It's very nice.
Now, bottom lane, Notel getting a little more farm than Matuma Man. Fly's presence able to make that lane a little easier for the Drow. But mid lane, it's really the denies that.
Yeah, they're really starting to add up with that double null being picked up on Miracle. Rezo's trying to arrow the range creep every single time to make sure he gets those CS, but yeah, he's falling a bit behind, especially in the denies, of course. And he even uses Star Storm to try to last hit the range creep, and it gets denied anyway. He's really struggling. Getting forced back to base now, level 4 Mirana. Queen of Pain doing incredibly well, about to be level 5.
Bottom, Kuro, see if he can find an opening with the disruption. No tell. Keeping himself back. GH is there as well. Official to set it up would do it. Top lane Jerax looking for a bit of a wraparound onto mind control. It's rather tricky. They do know he's got full 1 charges. Down bottom, GH has been found out by Fly, but GH has got the backup of Kuroki. They'll turn towards Fly. Not enough to get the kill, and they'll be the ones themselves to lose a hero. GH gets taken down, and now Notel going to find something more. Gets the slow onto Kuro. Is it going to be enough to allow them to chase? They're trying to get Jerax in with the Ignite.
GH really underestimating the new Poison Touch, getting refreshed on each hit. Just kept getting refreshed over and over again. He kept taking those damage instances, but now Drow stepped up a bit too far. Shadow Poisons are adding up.
There's 3 heroes here though. GH may have to be a little careful. They do get No Tail. And it looks like with No Tail gone, Fly and Jerax, so they don't have the damage to get the kill in return. So No Tail going down on the bottom. Mid lane, Rezo. She's been able to bring down Miracle a little bit in terms of health, but still 22-16 against the 16 for 2. And what was the level difference like on those 2 minutes? Level 4.5 on Rezo, level 5.5. So yeah, already 5 minutes in, Miracle's a full level ahead.
Yep. And a ton of denies. Bottom Kuroki getting found out when he's going for that pull. Gonna get brought down. No tell now though. Looks like they're trying to go for him with the root.
They get the root, and GH is there with the invis. He's ready to go. Gets the Fissure onto 2. Can Fly get the save out in time? He can. I don't think No-Tail's going to actually be able to get back to base though. He's trapped in with the creeps. No-Tail still goes down. Fly cannot save him. And Kuro's seeing if he could set up for something more. Tries to close the gap for the disruption, but Fly is already out of there.
Dude, where's that Shadow Demon set from? It's an Immortal set. He's got like this cool mask coming out. Mid lane though, we have a battle coming out. Rezo versus Miracle. Miracle's got the ulti.
Do it. Ah, he doesn't do it.
Oh. Okay.
That's how they trade lives.
Just a dive into the Edict. Mind Control actually had 17 wand charges, so...
Oh?
Not sure if he didn't get to pop them in time, but he just got ran down by the Firefly.
Yeah, looks like it definitely would have saved his life, but maybe leaving it just a moment too late.
I distracted our obs. He missed the kill. That was my fault. Don't worry, guys.
Come on,
I've never seen the SD set.
Oh.
Excited.
All right. Again, trying to cause some issues for S4 that's now moved down to this bottom lane. So switching things up, they sent Notel to the top.
Oh, the bear might actually die here. Poison touch plus Firefly.
They get the deny! Matumba! Oh, that was neat.
That was pretty lovely.
Nice little deny indeed.
And the mid lane still continues to be
it does.
very one-sided here. Miracle almost level 7, Rezo still 5.5.
Such a scary lane for Rezo. I mean, if Miracle sees that window, he's going to be on top of them and getting the kill.
Yeah, and Notel now is in an awkward spot too. Only 15 last hits. Now he's top, but he's at risk of dying if he shows his face. Like, my control's 6 now. The amount of damage that Pulse Nova does is no joke.
It's a level 4 Drow Ranger. It's not very scary at all.
They see him. GH trying to set up for the fissure block, but they're unable to. There's an instant point from Fly. They're still trying to chase him, though.
I mean, the fissure doesn't quite trap him fully. He's still able to
mid lane, Rezo. Oh, my God.
Miracle getting the solo.
He just blinked on his face and scream ulted. It was not high enough
it just feels as well that, that matchup.
Root bottom.
Oh, this is another one for Liquid. S4 down.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, this mid lane matchup, Quat versus Mirana, it's hard for the Mirana, isn't it? There's not really... Even with the Drow, as we're seeing, there's just so much kill potential from
mid lane. Miracle's going for Jerax here, and he actually gets him. He's standing toe-to-toe versus both of them with that raindrop and wand charges. He just has so many stats. The arrow was a bit off the mark.
Yeah, Miracle going absolutely ham.
Like, whenever GH just hits mid with that shaker, it always seems like Miracle just dominates that lane so hard. Even though he doesn't really do so much, it's just the threat of that fissure. And all 3 lanes going heavily in favor of Liquid. Matu even fearing, Savage roaring away the poor Ogre and taking the room.
Fly. Taken down up top. Mind Control getting the setup from GH.
So much damage coming up between Edict and Pulse Nova.
It just seems really clean for Liquid. Until, well, maybe
bottom, Matu. This looks like this will be his death.
Certainly.
And he had
Dax on him.
Okay, he almost had his Midas. I thought he had actually got the purchase off in time.
Oh, correct. May be able to get away with that disruption holding back S4. Well, I say that no, S4, he wants to try and dive this. He's still got a bit of time left on the Firefly. Flame breaks him back into the clutches of Jerax. S4 gets the double kill. And still play from S4 down on that bottom lane. And that actually brings him to top of the net worth. S4 in pulling out the plays so far this game.
Yeah, he needs to really badly for his course. Look, Mirana and Drow Ranger are suffering so heavily. Miracle actually almost killed Mirana mid again with an Arcane Rune.
This is going to be, as you said, the other cores, Rezo and Notel. They need something to get themselves back into this one. They're slipping behind. These lanes have not favored them at all. And it's got to be worrying. It is a Drow strat. You have that Drow. You're not expecting to lose out and farm in the first 10 minutes.
Midas, Midas finished up on Lone Druid. They're going for like very stat-based early game on Liquid, which I really like, because first Drow Ranger, all you really need to do is if you like win the lanes and they aren't able to like get Roche early on, you're just at a super advantage. So we see Treads being built up on Leshrac, Treads being built up on Queen of Pain.
Bottom lane, S4, she's just getting run down by Matumba Man. The Firefly, Kuro. Looking to catch him out. Some nice dukes there at the poison. In fact, S4, can he get out? Oh, he's going to even go for the kill. He's dragged Kuro back with the Firefly and the Flamebreaker. I think he might just get this one. Kuro has to disrupt himself. He's trying to escape. It looks like he will be able to keep himself alive, but S4, I mean, he's showing them. He said, don't mess with me. As he's not scared of anything.
Should get himself a kill here. No, but he's a bit scared. The stun. Yeah, the follow-up. Oh, no.
Oh, he's gone. The stick charge is apparently scaring Notel away, as he did not want to man up and get those final few hits on GH. Maybe thought that he could get the escape, but there was more than enough mana in the tank for GH and Mind Control to blow that Drow Ranger up.
I thought he might just go for the kill and die afterwards. I think that would have probably been, I mean, in hindsight, of course, the better play, but they buy Notel the Tome of Knowledge, so they want to get his levels boosted up. Because, yeah, they're really suffering in this laning phase.
Yeah, he needs something, Notel. Rezo again forced to back to base. All eyes on S4. 1700 towards the blink. Can S4 carry the game?
Miracle's going for Kaya on Queen of Pain. Trying out new item builds.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how well that works out for him. I mean, I guess it's, if you're getting it as quick as he is going to, it's going to keep you with this very, very clear advantage in terms of just potential in these mid-game fights compared to OG's heroes with the farm that they have.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, all adds up.
Really adds up your damage, and it also gives you a good amount of int, so he gets more magic resistance and all that good stuff.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
S4, smoked up.
Oh, he's deep.
He's looking for something here.
S4.
They seem to know this is up, though. They had a ward on that bottom rune. S4, he's going for GH here.
He's going right for underneath the tier 1 tower. Oh, actually,
the arrow's up the mark.
The arrow, and that's going to allow GH to get the fissure. Oh, no. Oh. I mean, who do you blame for that one? Is it S4's fault or Rezo's? We won't quite know. Mind control, keeping himself alive. Miracle's able to finish off S4. They do lose mind control on the Lesh, but that was not how it was planned for OG. In fact, up top, Jerax is having to run. Rezo will be able to clean up GH, but it cost him his life. It's 2 for 2 overall.
It's a bloodbath.
Yeah, that lasso into arrow was mighty off.
Yeah. Not a good start for OG with the Drow lineup there at a heavy 4K deficit already, and they've lost both top towers. As Drow Ranger lineups, you really want to take all the tier 1s, group up, be able to get the Rosh, and continue just being that like big grouped unit, but they are being dismantled right now at the moment by Liquid. They do have the Bloodlust that will help later on, but oh no, no tail.
No tail.
Oh boy.
This is looking really rough for OG. As you say, no doubt about it now. 12 minutes, 4K lead for Liquid. Liquid have just really put it off. That mid lane was not great at all for Rezo. Miracle.
Look at how confident Matu's playing. He's at the tier 3 at 12 minutes. He's just going for the roots, and they're spam pinging him out.
Yeah.
Rezo really wants to have somebody do something about this, but we look at the wards coming out from Liquid, and they've got the whole map lit up like a Christmas tree and Fly mid lane. Miracle committing. He's got the ulti, but there's a grave that Fly's holding onto, but unable to get it.
Sonic wave as well.
And now No-Tail TP'd in.
And there's no grave for that man with Dazzle on the sidelines. No-Tail's trying to run. He may just be saved. Depends how aggressive Miracle wants to blink in, and he won't. He will respect the fact that Rezo turns up. So No-Tail does survive. Jerax might not be as lucky. Miracle leading in with the Shadow Strike. They've got the Soul Catch and the poison on him. Is it going to be enough to take him down? It's going to be relatively close.
He's got Stick. He's got 10 Swan charges.
Okay.
Ogre's got some crazy regen too, with the Tango being eaten. But yeah, Liquid, full map control, and their warding game is on point. Complete domination of the opposing side of the map. Ward behind the tier 2, 2 wards in the enemy jungle as well, so they can just let Matu stay top lane and farm that jungle over and over again and put pressure. They just have full control. Full control of the map at the moment. Tower being claimed by Edict. Nice and quick.
What to do for OG? They need to get something done as a team. They've sort of been those sort of half-hearted attempts, like the one in the mid lane when S4 came around with that invis. But other than that, there's not a lot doing from the side.
The scan catches OG smoked up. They're looking for some kind of pick with the blink dagger from the Bat Rider, but Liquid now all grouping up themselves. They might go for their own counter smoke and run into OG since they are just much stronger at the 5v5 fight at the moment. Sonic Wave is still cooldown for 45 more seconds, but GH on the Earthshaker almost has a blink dagger finished. He's porting mid. He wants to join the fray.
Let's see what OG can get done here. Rezo.
Miracle's pinging out Rush. He's thinking that they might be trying to go for that.
This S4's trying to come in from the side, but the Bear's there. Very hard for OG to get any sort of a wraparound onto this. Liquid perfectly in place behind the tower. In case any sort of action comes in from OG, and it's not going to. OG know that they can't.
I mean, having such early map dominance from Liquid, it just gives them so much alleviation from the map. Like having these deep wards, they know when the smokes are coming, they know when OG's off the map.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, those 3 wards.
Matu now though, in a little bit of a deep spot. He's got backup though.
He does indeed. So he feels safe to walk in and out. Will get caught out by an arrow. A nice 3-man weave, but Mind Control's actually the one leading him with the stun. Looking for Jerax. He chased him down with the Pulse Nova. Isn't quite enough initially. Jerax will continue to run. He's got the Shrine to back up to as well. Mind Control does also now have Miracle in tow as well. Sonic Wave's there if they need it. At the moment, Miracle just playing around. He's got the DD. Out it comes. Fissure comes through onto both of them. I think OG, they're going to lose a few. S4 does get the lasso off, but Jerax and Fly are already down. Gust onto 2. They'll look towards No-Tail, but the defensive disruption comes through from Kuro. Miracle will be able to blink away. Mind Control lands the stun onto No-Tail. Matumba's moving in with the Bear. GH has the block off with the Fissure.
Jesus.
And OG just lose another They can't take anything from Liquid at this stage. GH, as you say, Blink Dagger and 50 gold. Miracle, 1900 on top of the Kaya.
Right, Relic already picked up for Matu. They're gonna having such good timings on every single item that they want for this game, and now they're taking a little bit of a break. I saw the lines being drawn by Kuroki. He's like, all right, push out the side lanes so we can predict their movements. And they still have these deep wards, so they are seeing all of OG walking through the vision at all times. They have literally all the information. Look at how they're positioned here. GH now sitting mid. Matu feels fine bottom.
Tower is under attack.
So scary for OG to do any sort of movement as this sort of thing happens. The Fisher
Miracle's hasted. He's running mid too.
And Rezo's been slowed down here by the Demonic Purge. Miracle's going to look for the jump almost early, and he gets it. Oh, Miracle finds the angle. Leap will not save Resolution.
And he's chasing Jerax, and they get Fly. So with the ward vision, he chases Jerax. Jerax forced to just TP out. Miracle just starts farming right next to him.
7-0 free. It's been a very, very easy game so far for Miracle.
Yep.
On the Queen of Pain, no doubt about that one.
Whew. The Drow lineup, 8k deficit, 17 minutes. I don't see a great way for them to get back in this, and they have to start getting some pickoffs with Moonlight Shadow and Batrider Lasso, but Liquid just sees it all coming. And now with almost getting another tier 2, they're going to put some more aggressive wards down, I'm expecting, so they can keep seeing the movements coming out from OG and keep forcing the lanes in constantly. So all the information continues for Liquid.
Roche up when they want to take it as well. Liquid, they don't really have that good of a draft to take it. They can take it safely with the lone druid, but it isn't quick. It is relatively quick for OG. You know, if OG can take one fight, get themselves into the pit, take a tower or so.
If they could take a fight, but it's
a big
really tough. They have to get a huge pick off for it, and oh, they lasso an illusion.
1-0. Bit of a.
And now they're smoked up on Liquid. Liquid with the Blink Dagger on GH. He's looking to commit.
Miracle's gonna. Is he gonna blink before they get? They've got the Moonlight to get away. They will be fine.
Oh, but now their lasso's on cooldown, and it was.
That's what they need. That's like they have to get something with that.
That's twisting the knife right there. Getting a lasso on an illusion right there. That just feels bad right there.
Summary of the game. Yeah.
Look at the circles being drawn by Jerax. He's like, we have no control of these areas. We don't know where they can be. And now they're starting to have to put wards deep and aggressively. They're trying to play around the enemy side of the map because they can't play on their side. It's just way too risky.
No.
And there's a Radiance finished on the Bear with Max Edict.
Time to push high ground.
It's high ground time for Liquid. Top tower's already at half HP, so that's their move to go for. And Glyph is on cooldown as well, so they're going to commit for this one hard. The arrow connects, but with no lasso, they have no way to pull him out of position. They're just focus firing the Bear at the moment.
That's the tier 3 gone. The Bear will fall. But Liquid get what they came for. 19 minutes in. The base now open for business.
Shrines available now to be brought down as well. A little bit of bonus gold. And no ways for OG to really TP out now and contest Roche if Liquid does try to commit for that. So Liquid can put some good wards up after cleaning up this shrine, and they can go for Roshan since they are at such a massive advantage. Full Orchid now finished up on Miracle when it's at base.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
And here we go, smoke for OG. They need to catch something here. But the question is, will they be able to? Liquid always expecting it, all smoked up on the high ground.
Yeah, S4's going to be almost certainly running away. He may still try and do something. He'll jump in, he'll grab Kuroki. Jerax is gone. Kuro trying to back off, finally falls. They'll jump in with the Echo, bringing S4 down low. Miracle comes in from the sidelines, Sonic Wave out onto 2. OG have lost a second. They've just got to get the rest of them out of there. Dust will be popped, but they're already too far away with the Moonlight, so the rest of them looks like they will get away. But again, it's not the kills that OG are after. They get the lasso. It does result in the kill, but they lose 2. They're only bringing down Kuroki on the Shadow Demon. That's not good enough.
And now Liquid's going to make their way in the pit.
Yeah.
Miracle's not joining his team yet, though. He's looking for runes to fill up his bottle. We see a replay of that one here. Jerax getting comboed up. Arrow just off the mark. They, like you said, lasso up Kuro. They get him, but Look who's coming from the river. Miracle just blinks in with the Echo Slam from GH. He blinks in, gets the Orchid off on fly, and then with Sonic Wave, easy pickings for Liquid in that engagement and with such an advantage. And yeah, Roche now being cleaned up from the 3 heroes there, while Miracle deals with that bottom split push. Not getting Roche as a Drow lineup feels really bad, especially that first one. It's so important.
Yeah, Jarek's Notel actually popping a smoke here.
Looking to try to get something. They only have 1 ward on the map, so they have to use it to get something. And will it be Kuro again? It looks like it might, but Kuro sees farm bottom. He wants it. And they're going to go for him.
I mean, I guess it's something if they get it. It's a bit of an if, though. They should find it. I think Kuro's got any way of getting out of this one. They do lose the Shadow Demon Lick.
I mean, but they're going the 5 Shadow Demon, right? It's like, you know, they get something, but
it's not. I mean, what do you get? What, 260 gold
really
for Rezo? I mean, that's
are
less than a creep wave.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They don't have many options, though. You know, they only have that 1 ward on the map. They have to play around some of their vision. And from the looks of it, if you were playing in OG shoes, you'd be like, it just seems like Liquid knows every single move we're making. Because every single one of the smokes that they've made, Liquid has grouped up as 4 and counter-smoked right afterwards. So they have to play together on OG. Everyone just has to farm as a unit. They do have an Ancient stack, so they will farm that, at least in the meantime, with that Bloodlust. And Rezo's, I mean, his net worth's starting to go up more, but it's nothing to brag about, for sure. S4 spots out Matu, but he is all alone. Gonna see the rest of Liquid now. And the rest of Liquid, Kuroki, and My Control make their way toward that top lane to be able to try to go for that Rax push. Pings are coming out. S4 is scouting everybody.
What can they do with this info, though? Who does he grab?
There's too many people around.
It's so hard,
can't go for anybody here with Shadow Demon.
I mean, he's got to start thinking about backing out of this.
Comes
Yeah,
out,
they're going to know he's there. They put the dust. Oh, he blinks. He's trying to run. But the Fisher catches him on the tip. Can they actually get this? I don't think they can. With the Firefly, S4 will be able to slip away.
They forced him away, and they forced Firefly, which is one of OG's big deterrents to actually stop the push. He has to TP back, but Firefly is now ending. So they don't have great ways to push off. They are focusing the bear.
Got the Moonlight as well to try and find good position, but Miracle jumps in. Sonic Wave on to do. S4 does get the grab. Last one onto the quad, bringing him back. Jarek's Fire Blast thrown down onto Queen of Pain to time him up, but it's not enough control. Miracle still blinks away. Savage Roar pushes OG back. The fortification comes through, but the racks will still fall. Liquid get what they came for, and maybe even more. They'll lose Queen of Pain once. The Aegis on Miracle being popped. S4 jumping in, trying to set up for something more. Has to force away, though.
Rax is dead. Liquid's just going to try to back away here. They can try to maybe reset, because they still have Echo Slam, they still have everything but Sonic Wave. But no, they're just going to make sure to push out those other 2 side lanes in the meantime. And now a much-needed gem being picked up from Jerax on OG, trying to get rid of this immense vision control that Liquid has had throughout this game. 12k lead, Rax down. The Weave was building up in that fight, too. It was starting to get a bit powerful for them, but just the sheer advantage from Liquid is too much. And with Aegis, of course, Miracle did die. It respawns.
Yeah, and it's just the fact that, you know, Notel, he doesn't have any farm at all, really. He's on the same as S4's bat. That's only Rezo that's sort of up there, but even still, he's 2k behind Miracle, 3k behind Matumba. I feel like we want to see OG do a Drow strat in game 2. You
Don't
know
think
what I mean?
so.
I think against a team, like, it feels like a lot of time we see the Drow strats come out when a team feels they've got, you know, a superior sort of skill advantage. It always seems to be very hard to pull off against a team that is better in a lot of senses.
I gotta see Liquid's win rate with Lone Druid too. I feel like I rarely see them lose whenever they get this hero. They picked it, what? It was 4th pick? So they get like these.
They managed to get it relatively late on the draft, you're right.
Yeah, and they got like these 3 big heroes. You know, the Shadow Demon. I mean, Shadow Demon's a newer one, so we won't really count him too much. But with Lashrak or Shaker, they set themselves up for these like very dominant lanes and get themselves the 1v1s that they kind of want with that Lone Druid, which Matu always seems to do excellent in.
Yeah, absolutely. The times that we've seen Matumba Man have a bad game on Lone Druid have to be very.
Oh, S4 just lassoed a creep.
Oh no, I mean it feels bad. Liquid there, they're ready to capitalize this. Nice force onto Jerax, but Miracle's jumping in. He is indeed looking for Fly, silences him up with the Sonic Wave. That'll pop the Dazzle.
is under
OG
attack.
back
Radiant's
to base.
middle
Rezo's looking for the
tower
wrap.
is under attack.
He's trying his best. Does a
He
bit of
might just
damage,
die here,
but
though.
indeed, GH just comes in with the wombo combo. Miracle says, I'll pick up the kill.
That's got to be GG.
I mean,
any
you got to
moment
go back to the drawing board if you're OG
Dire's
and
bottom tower has
say
fallen.
to yourself, let's not do a Drow strat against Liquid. It's yeah. This is what happens when you try and pick a Drow injury against these boys. There he is. There's the Drow in all his glory. S4, no lasso. Of course, after it's been expended on multiple creeps and illusions this game. No tell. He's looking for the bear. He's bringing it down.
21 and 8 on Lone Druid.
It's not a bad win rate at all. Oh, and that's in 7 onwards, yeah.
Yeah, that's only 7 onward.
That's crazy. And the 8 games he lost, it probably was his teammates' fault. So, we'll give you a 100% win rate, Matum.
Siege continues. Bottom tower going to drop. No tail.
Dire's bottom tower
Up very far.
Just at the back of a fly. So, we're being a little careful. S4. He's
got
got last
last
back,
hope.
but
Yep.
silenced immediately by Miracle.
Rezo in the back with the BKB gets instantly rooted up.
Oh, he leaps once. There's going to be the defensive disruption. Rezo desperately trying to find Matuma Man. Will he quite get it? He does. He does bring down Matuma, but it cost him his life. Mind Control looking for the rest of them on the back lines. Grave comes from onto No Tail. Mind Control will lose his life. They do get 2 big kills, OG, but Miracle and GH, they're not done. They're chasing. They're looking for more. Can they get it? Buyback from S4. Silence from No Tail. Catches out both of them. Your Scepter from GH, buying him time to get the blink off. S4 buys back, but not able to actually get a grab onto Liquid after.
Rezo with that 100 attack speed bonus leap talent with BKB. He actually does a decent chunk of damage versus them. But
Hey,
lasso.
that's a big grab. Is there any sort of save for GH?
Is there any follow-up for S4?
I mean, I think the answer is no by the looks of it. This GH should be fine. Pop down the weave. GH down with the big old chair. Actually, he wanted to come in and help out, but he instantly gets silenced fishes. They've got the grave again. Fly. Doing everything he can to keep his team up and fighting. No Tail's looking towards Miracle, but Miracle, he's got the blink back up, gets away. They do lose Kuroki as Fly finishes off the Shadow Demon. OG not wants to throw in the towel quite yet. They're giving it their all, despite being drastically behind. See if No Tail can get anything here. He's looking for the setup as he's in Viv. So S4 jumps forward. Has to force away from these two. No Tail.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
He's got to be careful here. Miracle and the rest around. He'll look to TP out. And oh, yeah, he does cancel it.
Dire's
Realizes
bottom shrine
as soon as the movement comes towards him, they do have that ward on the high ground.
Dire's
Miracle
top
back,
barracks
S4
are under
back.
attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Yeah, Lincoln's
How does
nail on Miracle now.
how can OG get back in this? It's just like so impossible when they're flying at this much of a deficit as a Drow lineup.
Yeah, it's not great. Yeah.
Oh, it looked like they might be able to get a pick
It
up
nearly
there,
looked
but
like they might get something. They're all set up. They're all pounced, ready to go. They want GH in his team. They might still get him here. They get the
There we
wrap
go.
around. In goes the lasso. They'll yules up the Bat Rider, trying to hold him back. GH, could he get out? No, he cannot. Fisher doesn't come out in time. The cast animation too long, and that is the gem hitting the deck. Moonlight Shadow and OG continue to chase for another. They're looking for mind control. Arrow won't connect, but it looks like they'll get the kill nonetheless. There'll be a defensive disruption. Is it enough to save this man? No, it is not. That's going to be a second down on Liquid. OG turning things up. Can they get anything more? Silence onto S4's bat. Blink away from Miracle.
that's one step. Catch Liquid when
This
they're off guard, when
certainly
they
is.
split up. No Tail with this Shadow Blade.
They're going to get Kuro as well.
All right. The Shadow Blade's paying off big time already.
All
Gets them
right.
3 kills because of the scouting information with the Invis. Even though there was a gem on GH, now they've taken that gem.
Big plays indeed from OG.
Yeah.
Being able to pull this off whilst being this behind is very, very impressive.
They need a lot more of those though. And they're continuing to look for it though. Hastrun on the bat. He's got last
Oh,
though.
he's got the lone druid, S4. He's doing it, drags him back. Miracle is there. Resolution posts the BKB, looks towards Matuma Man. They bring down the lone druid. Can they get Miracle as well? No, blinks back up. OG. Don't write them off quite yet, they say.
They had that ward vision up there. It's about to be despawning in 30 seconds too, so perfect opportunity saved by that S4 Hastrun with that Mirana attack speed damage. It's quite high. So a little bit of a turnaround coming out here. Fly Getting spotted out. He's hiding.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Rest in peace, Fly. There's no one to grave him. As the Gravy gets taken out.
Liquid probably won't split up after that. They were pretty much showing like 3 people bottom, 2 people in the top area, and that's why they got like subsequently picked off one by one. Mind Control now looking for Jerax. Jerax is pretty tanky though, he's an Ogre. And the backup is coming. Esports doesn't have Lasso just yet, but
he comes in, yeah, with the Flame Break knockback. Yule stepped into the... Oh no, the arrow not making the connection, but it looks like it may not matter. He's ticking down low. Have they got enough damage? The right clicks come through, they'll get it. Resolution. In there with that boosted attack speed, getting those right clicks. I can't believe what we're seeing. This is... Okay. I can believe this though. GH comes in with the slam. Miracle there as well. Sonic Wave just down onto 1. They'll now turn towards Notel, forces himself away, looking for the TP, but the fissure from GH cancelling the TP. Notel is gone. And it looks like Jerax, was he getting away with his TP? Have we got a disruption in time? Yeah, oh, no, we don't. Jerax will get out. Kuro can't quite close the gap.
Rush gets scouted out. Liquid don't want to go for that though. They know 40 seconds on Mirana, 4 seconds on Drow. They want to hit mid. S4's got Lasso.
Dire's middle tower.
Do it.
Got vision of Kuro as well. He might just go for it. He's pinging him out.
There we go. Oh, okay, dragging him. Oh, he wants to cliff him.
Yeah.
I like it. Leave him up there. He'll TP straight away, and he's not going to make it with the Yule Scepter. Mid lane Miracle jumping forward, finds Fly, takes him down.
They're losing the racks.
They are. Liquid's just looking for the objectives, and they're getting away with it at this stage. Miracle jumps forward. He wants more action. He wants more blood, and he'll take it. Jerax down. Double kill for the beyond godlike Queen of Pain. Miracle just continuing to absolutely dismember and dismantle OG's lineup.
And Megas. Yeah, that's GG. So at least they tried to get some comeback kills when Liquid did split up.
Cute.
But
it was cute.
Yeah, overall, Liquid absolutely dominant laning phase. They got everything it seemed like they wanted to. The rotations from GH early. He sat mid for the first 2 minutes or so. Miracle got a huge advantage over the Mirana. He goes top. They kill top once or twice. Bottom, Drow Ranger gets caught once or twice, and then OG tries to switch up lanes, but it doesn't save anything. Liquid just overall absolutely take full control of this game.
Yeah,
yeah, they take a couple tier 1s, get wards down, they get vision. Every single smoke rotation from OG was red after that. They just see everything, full control.
And I think you know the Shaker, that's just so good at playing with it. We've seen it before. Any sort of hero with any sort of follow-up stun, and this time around Mind Control on the Leshrac. Every time that Fisher was there from GH, it just easily sets up for the combo to come through. And even the beefier heroes, we saw the end like Jerax, they still suffer from that high amount of damage coming out. And yeah, the Drow strat not working out whatsoever.
The Miracle show though, 14, 0, and 7. He went absolutely crazy.
The mid lane was not great for Rezo. I think that you know, with Miranas as well, we do see. Sure, the leap's nice. You can get away, but sometimes just being able to own the lane in certain matchups, like against a Queen of Pain, even with the Drow Aura, it's not easy.
No, you can't. It's really tough. You can't disjoint that Shadow Strike. And yeah, he doesn't have arrow to get those like extra CS. Yeah, it's just really tough.
Very, very squishy. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1, Team Liquid will take it. Can OG step up their game plan in Game 2? We'll find out shortly after this outbreak. Don't go anywhere.
the alpha, be the alpha.
The battle begins.
Rampage.
Dire victory.
With the Strafe Esports app, follow your favorite teams and players, and you'll never miss a match again. Strafe, everything esports. Download now on iOS and Android.